Anna Kalinskaya builds confidence with tough winners and ROI. Every day in sport demands an act of defiance. Sometimes it's because a body is being troublesome. Sometimes it's because a rival is inspired. Sometimes it's because a season has had a lousy start. Anna Kalinskaya, a gently spoken player with a fluent game, was confronted with all this on January 31 at the Singapore Tennis Open, and yet she prevailed. She called a trainer mid-match, had a strapping on her thigh and bent over her towel box occasionally like a winded boxer. Still she found the grace to applaud her rival mid-match even as she eventually dismissed her. She beat Thailand's charming Mananchaya Sawangkaew 6-3, 4-6, 6-0 in the quarterfinals in 1 hour and 57 minutes. "It was a very challenging match," said the composed Russian later. Sawangkaew is a very tricky player and a very good fighter. She brings so many balls back, and has very good hands, yes, but the Russian showed a scrapper's heart. The center court hall at Kalinskaya Tennis Center is small but offers the joy of proximity. Echoing shots could be heard and power felt. The Russian is ranked number 18 and the Thai number 132, but the margins were finer than the gap suggested. Women's tennis is claustrophobic in its competitiveness, and this match was tight till Kalinskaya shifted gears. To put it in short form, the top seed had too much tennis IQ and KMH. Kalinskaya missed the Australian Open with a virus and said of her body, "Maybe it's not recovering as fast as I wish it can recover." The Thai observed this, played with athletic glee, and even seized 5 straight games in the second set. This underdog had bite and the audience hollered in admiration. The Russian went off court for treatment, repaired her tactics, and eventually her shots flew faster than the Thai's feet. The Russian, like everyone at this event, is hunting for confidence. It's the most precious commodity in sport and the hardest to keep hold of. Think of it as a temporary armor. She had a terrific 2024 with wins over Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff and Yelena Ostapenko, and a high ranking of number 11 in October. Then a virus in January 2025 and 2 first-round losses stalled her. Momentum in sport simply vanishes like a thief into the fog. "For me," Kalinskaya told the Straits Times, "confidence comes with having a lot of matches." Now in Singapore she has 3 wins and they're like small building blocks towards a hopefully sturdy construction. In the semifinals, Kalinskaya meets the thoughtful American Ann Lee, whose tight win over Australia's Kimberly Birrell 7-6, 7-2, 7-6, 7-4, will have burnished her own confidence. In January 2022, Lee was world number 44, then injuries to her pectoral muscle and abdomen visited, she fell to number 174 in November 2023 and is now back to number 85. Sport offers a rapid degree in life, and at 24 she wisely says, "Maybe I needed to try and enjoy it a little bit more." Confidence, Lee agrees, can be a super fragile thing. One day everything has clarity, next day doubt is sneering at the door. "Like anything can happen at any moment," she says. "You could have a great week at any moment, but also you could have a terrible week, and then all of a sudden, it's like one thing after another. And so I think the biggest thing is to be grateful and find enjoyment in the little things." Confidence is composed of many parts. It arrives, says Lee, from playing well, of course, but also from physically feeling strong, knowing that you're putting in the work every day, eating good. So I think not just focusing on if you're winning or if you're losing, but focusing on, am I getting better as a whole? In the other quarterfinals, 4th seed Wang Xinyu held off Switzerland's Jill Teichmann 6-7, 5-7, 7-6, 7-5, 6-4 in a 3 hours 19 minutes marathon, while 2nd seed Elise Mertens prevailed over number 6 seed Camila Osorio 6-4, 6-2. February 1st is semi-final day, and to just get to the final brings the promise of $21,484, $29,200 in prize money, 163 ranking points and some of that priceless substance. Confidence.